Ah, Madrid, Spain. What a beautiful, beautiful city. The very first thing that got me about Madrid was the architecture. Unbelievable architecture, buildings, pillars, art, incredible. I took random pictures and videos of buildings, pillars, statues, and other things due to how stunning I found them. The streets of Madrid were constantly bustling with vehicles and pedestrians alike, regardless of the time of day. So take some time and enjoy some of these pictures and videos I'm sharing with you here. We stayed at the Fortinn by Luthia, right there in Puerta del Sol. This is the lobby area. It's a very simple building. It was an Airbnb. There is Fortinn de Luthia, and there was the front desk, and we were on the fourth floor. This was our room. Very small room, but very comfortable. There's the bathroom. You can see everything. The stand-up shower, the commode, and the sink. There's the bed. You did need to put a card into the holder there for the electricity to work, and there you go. And large TV, a desk, large bed, very large bed, and it had a more of a cooler. It didn't really have a fridge, it had a cooler. That's what hotels are doing now. There it is to the right. It kept things cold or warm. And there's the safe. And here is the I think it's called a French balcony, and check this out. This is Puerta del Sol. We just arrived in Madrid. We're staying in Fortinn, Luthia, in Puerta del Sol. Look at the view from the room. This is Puerta del Sol behind me, one of the main tourist areas. And then we'll go to Plaza Mayor soon. But you hear some things going on over there. There's some Palestinian protests going on. So here we are, October 2025, Madrid, Spain. So as we exited the Fortinn by Luthia, this is Puerta del Sol, main area. There's a train station back there. Where I'm pointing at is a bear eating a strawberry tree. It's a statue of a bear eating a strawberry tree. I tried to find out more, but so many people would go take a picture of it, and they would rub the bear's butt for good luck, whatever. So this is the main area. This is how it was very, very busy. This was a Saturday, about, I believe it was about midday. And we were very careful for pickpockets, because that's big over there. That's the biggest crime. And there's restaurants and stores all over the place. That building right there, that's the Apple Store. Where that yellow sign is at, there's a supermarket. There's great thing for souvenirs. So you can find all that stuff there. Now, this is El Sobrino de Botin, the oldest restaurant in the world. Now check this out. We are in Casa Botin, or Sobrino de Botin. This is the oldest restaurant in the world. You need reservations, but we asked for a table for two, and they said they had outside, so here we are. Vámonos. Let's check it out. This is actually one order, but we asked them to split it up. This is the kitchen. They allowed us to film that. They have different areas. I'm going to show you a different area in a moment. So that was the kitchen. This is the main entrance over to the left. And the kitchen was back there back there. And they'll be serving jamon. This is the main entrance right there. You have dining room tables. And then further down, that's the jamon. They'll be serving jamon there, fresh jamon, thinly sliced, if you want it as part of your order. Now, the main area that people like to sit in is down below, where I'm going to take in the basement. They did not have reservations until December of 2025, and we were traveling in October. As I mentioned in the video before, we just went in and said, hey, by the way, do you have a table? And they said, sure, if you don't mind sitting outside. And it was awesome. The weather was perfect. This is the ambiance that people make reservations for. The food was good. And the ambiance is what people come for. There's a photo of the video I just took of the basement. This is the suckling pig area. Here's where they only do suckling pigs. He's putting one right there on the plate to put in the oven. That oven has been there since the beginning of the restaurant. You're going to see a certificate of the Guinness World Records that it is the oldest restaurant in the world. This is a little display of what the restaurant looks like a dollhouse, but the different levels that you can see from the outside. That's the basement area right there. Plaza Mayor is Madrid's grand central square. It's a historic place with shops, food, and events. Not much to see from here, but under all those windows are stores and restaurants. The Mercado De San Miguel, another place that was unbelievably busy. They serve anything. I mean, from wine to sangria to lots of food. You name it, they have it. We got some tapas, which you're going to see a little bit later, of salmon and octopus, which was really good. We also got some crab sandwiches and just a bustling area of people and food. So just enjoy the video I'm about to show you right now. There's a different meal. So we got those right there that she's pointing to. We got a couple of those. Those were good. And then over to the right, we got some, not here. These were, I believe, meats. We didn't get anything here. But here's where we got the salmon tapas and the octopus tapas. Oh, and they were cheap. $2 a piece. And if you wanted some to go, you would have to get a minimum of 6 tapas for them to place a to-go order. So like $1.50, $2. Very, very economically reasonable. Chorizo stromboli, you name it. I said, you name it, they have it. So, the Plaza de San Miguel, if you need to use the bathroom, you need to show your receipt. If you don't have a receipt, you have to pay €1 per person by credit card only. So we're back. Told them that I would buy something to eat first. Here we are again. You have chicken, combos. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the architecture was incredible. That was just a door I took a picture of. Again, the buildings, the art, incredible. And if you notice at the bottom, I mentioned the music that you're listening to. It was recorded during our visit to the flamenco show, which you'll see a little bit later. And we were given permission to record. So they just said to the audience, you feel free to record video, audio, whatever you want. Just don't use flash. So this was live music that we got from the flamenco show. So enjoy this bit of photos and videos with the live music we recorded. Chocolateria de San Guiness. This is a famous place for churros and chocolate. This is about 7:30 in the morning, if I'm not mistaken, because we came the night before, the afternoon before, and it was packed. The line was around the corner, so we came early the next morning, and here we came in to get some churros with chocolate and coffee. So notice it says here to please order first inside and then get a table. So you go to the left, you place your order. The menu is on the mirror there on the left. You tell them what you want, you pay, and they sit you down. Again, the architecture, you see the mirrors, the art, the lamps, the ceiling. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it wasn't full, as you can see, because people here don't wake up early. They wake up late, so we took advantage of that. All right, we are in Chocolateria San Guiness. Right there. We got the churros with the chocolate. You can see it's dipping chocolate. You dip your churros in there. We got true American coffee. Let's try some. Oh. So here I decided to mute the video because I didn't want you to hear me chewing. And I'm trying the chocolate. I mentioned that it's hot, but it's nice and warm. And it was delicious. And again, I didn't want you to hear me chewing. So I said it's rich chocolate. And we'll try it again. And it reminded me of a chocolate my mom used to grind and make into hot chocolate. That was the flavor. That's what I'm mentioning right here. Now we went to El Rastro Flea Market, which is one of the biggest flea markets in Spain. We walked into that area there, so we just saw a few things. We were like, okay, it's a flea market, it's a flea market. But wait till you see how massive this flea market is. I think there were literally thousands and thousands of people. Like a flea market. We came in over there where that beige building is at. And then we walked up down there. Then there's like some hidden areas here. Look at this. And look at that. It goes all the way back there. We have a full day of flea marketing. Still at the flea market. In Madrid flea market. We then went to La Taurina restaurant, also in Puerta del Sol. They claim to have some of the best paella, so that's why we went there. My baby wanted some paella, we had to get her some. And it was seafood paella. You're gonna see the size of these prawns. They were the size of lobsters. You're gonna see that in a moment. Here's the decor of the restaurant. According to those bulls on the wall, they were actually live bulls at one time. So They put them up on the wall. And nice restaurant, cozy atmosphere. They had different items in the menu. As you can see, I showed you the menu earlier. You can pause and watch and look at them. But we were there for the paella, and you're going to see that in a moment. There it is. Look at that prawns. Look at that. That's a prawn. That's not a lobster.
Excelente.
That's a prawn. Oh, see those olives? Those olives were so good. I could have had that just as a meal. They tasted like meat. So, nice restaurant, La Taurina. Teatro Flamenco Madrid. Very cozy atmosphere. We were sitting in the second row at a table. The tickets included one drink, whatever you wanted, soda, if you wanted sangria, whatever you wanted. So, again, I mentioned earlier that they allowed us to record, so please enjoy some of the flamenco show. Again, I just want to give you a feel of some of the buildings and people that were there. Again, just fascinated me. That's something in video, this building right here. I just loved it so much. Madrid, beautiful city, very busy. Oh, see that castle on the right side back there? That's actually a post office, yes. And that flame in front of us has never been turned off. Again, here's some nightlife pictures, nighttime pictures. And before we left, we had to go to El Kilómetro Cero. The Kilómetro Cero is a plaque on the ground that marks the geographic center of Spain. It also marks the starting point of the country's radio network of roads. So, Madrid, Spain. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and God bless.